Hi everyone, Lady Botcher, Angela here with another face-up commission. This is for an Island Doll Bru. So let's get started. So I've already done the first layer, as you know, and yes, the commissioner wanted a almost receding hairline. So I basically did a half bald baby man. So here I am, I'm doing the eyebrows. I wanted the eyebrows, she wanted them to be basically an angry baby man with a mustache and a little 5 o'clock shadow type thing. So that's what I tried to do on here, and I really hope she likes it. I had fun doing this one because it was just kind of very hairy and and just so fun to do. So very expressive. Again, it was a little difficult just because I don't do very many male sculpts. And for male sculpts, unless you're going, either drag or over the top or something like that, it's very, very simple. You get your shadows and your lines, and then you have your blushes, and that's about it, unless you want some freckles or something like that. But yeah, it was, male face-ups are not as, I guess, as intricate. I don't know if that's the right word. But yes, so I have given him some little frown lines and huge eyes. I gave him very hairy eyebrows, and then I also gave him some hair on the sides of his head. The only reason I didn't go all the way around the head cap was because, first of all, the head cap is where we put our hands all the time. Even if it is sealed really well, over time it's going to get splotchy, and then it's just not going to look good. And I don't know, I just didn't really care for that idea. So instead of doing that, I just did it on the very front of the faceplate. So I hope that's okay with you, Libby. That's kind of why I did that. That was the reason why I didn't do that. So yeah, so I tried to get them both even on both sides, of course. Yeah, I did just some wiggly hairs, some straight hairs, because sometimes our hair doesn't grow quite the way we want. So I figured that this angry man baby was a bit angry that he had, receding hairline and lack of hair on top. So, and here I am, I'm just giving it a bit more blush with the black. I did go over the eyebrows with brown as well, just to give it a little bit more variation within the hair, so it's not just strictly one color. And yeah, so we could go with, if you wanted to do wigs or something as well, if you didn't want to go with just the bald baby look, then yeah, there's options that you can do. So being angry, the little Island Bru, I wanted to give him a little bit more of a red tone to his blush, more than, say like a sun-kissed look or even a pinky tone, because I didn't want to give him pink so much. So I gave him more of along the redder tones, so the deeper tones, just because he's a bit angry. And he looks like he's kind of holding his breath a little bit as well, so that's why I chose a darker red for his blushing, because I figured that he was like holding his breath and he was just so angry. And so yeah, that's why I went that way. I wanted him to be a bit more clean just because he has so much going on with the hair on his face, that I didn't want to give him freckles or anything. I did give him veins. They were a little bit more vivid in person, and again, that was for a purpose, because obviously he's a bit more angry, so that's why I did that. So here I am going to give him some lashes. This one was a very quick one just because I didn't have to do makeup on him or anything like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I did cut out all of the attempts for the eyelashes, and there were many. So I didn't want it to be very long, just so you guys could see me mess up all the time. But I did give him some lashes. Again, I didn't want them to be very long because I didn't want them to be very girly either. And so I flicked them on, and then I rubbed off the very, very tips of them so they looked a bit more blunt, a bit more, I guess, thicker. More thicker. No, it's not that. Just thicker. And yeah, I also had Libby choose some eyes. And yes, the eyelashes are different sizes because eyelashes are never the same. So that's why I did that. And I figured he was a male, so he didn't really take care of his face too much. So not to say that there isn't men out there that don't. So but for this one, I just figured that he kind of felt like that to me. So he kind of gave up on looking good when his hair kind of receded, I think. That's kind of what I thought. So here I am glossing the eyes and the lips. And I do go over just a little bit on the outside of the top eyelid, just a bit, just to give it a little bit of a wet look on there. So it is a waterline as well, so guys get that too. But yeah, I really had fun with this one. It made me kind of get out of my comfort zone with expressions because of the eyebrows. So it wasn't mainly a neutral expression. So that was really fun. So yeah, that's all I really had, you guys. I did have Libby, this is what I was trying to say before, I did have Libby pick out some eyes, and those will be sent to her as well. So those will be hopefully on her channel when she opens it and she can put them in. So yeah, here's some final looks, and thanks for watching.